Victor Howell, we're really warming up here at the Superdome. We got a lot of great guests, Tre'Quan Smith and Wil Lutz in the on-deck circle right now. Let's talk about you. I mean, so many guys contribute on offense, and your touchdown brought the Saints within 3. Just talk about what you saw on that play.
On that play, it was a call play in the huddle, and me and Drew talked about it before we broke the huddle, and my initial job was to cross the DB face. And as I'm running, I cross the DB face, but he kind of pushes me down a little too far. And then as I look back for the ball, I see Drew scrambling. So, I put my foot in the ground and turn the other way, and he throws the ball, and I feel like I'm wide open by myself, and I do my best to catch the ball, and I caught it.
This game, you guys have heard all week about you haven't won a season opener since 2013, but to win it this way, what can this do for this football team now?
Like you said, to win it this way, not just flat out win. It just shows us coming together as a team, and not pointing any fingers or anything, and finishing strong. Everybody makes mistakes, and we made a lot of mistakes on offense, but it just shows that everybody got each other back, offense, defense, and it just shows that when we stick together, nothing's impossible on this team.
Michael Thomas obviously had a great year a year ago. He had a great year the year before that. But you guys have heard all offseason, too, that he needs some help. What does that mean to this receiving core? Do you guys feel like you've had to step up after last season?
Oh, most definitely. You hear the rumors and everything, but Mike is by far a great player, of his caliber. But everybody needs help, and that's where the other receivers step in. When Mike is not getting double coverage, we have to step up and be able to make plays. And that's just in this offense, not only as a receiver but as running back, tight ends. When the key player is not having a productive game because they're dabbling in him, everybody else got to step up and do their part, to help contribute.
Last season, you had a good start, and every rookie kind of goes through something during their rookie season that you learn from. What did you learn about yourself in your rookie season that you try to improve on this year?
I had a lot of things to improve on. Last year, like you said, my rookie season, I didn't know the playbook like the back of my hand, but this year I know the playbook like the back of my hand, and I can line up in different positions. And also, it was just, staying focused. That's one of my biggest things, and not getting down on myself when I make a mistake. I believe that's the key part.
We are bringing on Wil Lutz here in a second. It seemed like Sean Payton, once you guys got in his territory, kind of had that look, okay, go do your work. You guys have faith in him when he went out there?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. When he went out there, I just knew he was going to hit it without a doubt.
Right. Well, listen, I really appreciate your time. Great start to your sophomore season in the NFL. I know it's a big win. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Guys, we're going to stay here and bring in the man of the hour besides Tre'Quan Smith, who had a touchdown tonight. You're going to kind of pass the baton to your kicker, who's going to join us here. So many guys contributing. Tre'Quan was one we had Taysom Hill on earlier. But Wil Lutz, maybe the biggest kick of his career so far, the game-winning 58-yarder. I got to kill some time while he's a busy man over there.
Oh, yeah, very busy, I see.
He's coming. You're being patient with us. I appreciate that.
No problem. I don't have anywhere to go anyway.
You coming? All right, here he goes. I owe you one for keeping an extra 30 seconds there. Appreciate it.
30 seconds?
Yeah. Okay. Pass the baton.
There you go.
Tre'Quan, thank you. All right, you've done a lot of interviews so far. I appreciate you saving time for us.
hardly have a voice.
Let's bring in the man of the hour, kicker Wil Lutz for the New Orleans Saints. Boy, what an up and down ride for you in this game. But down the stretch, you kicked the big game-winning, or the game-winning field goal. But before that, it looked like a field goal to ensure victory in this game. Let's go to the game winner, though. 37 seconds on the clock. When the offense gets the ball, what's going through your mind as a kicker? You got to feel like, I have a chance to do this.
Yeah, like I've been saying all night, when you have Drew Brees at the helm and you have our offense, 37 seconds is a little too much. And I knew that in that situation, we were going to get a chance. We were going to get a chance to at least give it a swing. And whether it was 65, 50, 40, I was going to do my best to put it through the uprights. And thanks to those guys, we were able to get it done.
What's going through your mind when you line up 58 yards away? Your career high, I think, is 57 yards. Mm-hmm. That's your range for sure. What was going through your mind at that point?
To be completely honest, man, it was an emotional kick because that first miss, that was going through my mind. It was, I can't miss again. And that's truly how I approach kicks. It's my job to put the ball through the uprights, and I wasn't able to do that to end the half, and I wasn't going to let it happen again in that situation. And Morstead came up to me after the first miss and said, "You're going to get a chance to win this game." And between him and Zach Wood, that operation has made everything so easy on me.
You mentioned Thomas Morstead. I know he's been important since you came to New Orleans. You guys, obviously, both kickers. His locker's right next to you. You spent a lot of time with him away from football. I hear that he was very emotional after this game. That has to mean a lot to you. Obviously, he cares so much about your success.
Yeah, he had tears going before that ball went through the upright, I think. Thomas is a role model for me in life, not just field goal. I mean, not just football. I feel like everything he does is, kind of what I want to be as a human being. And he's a team captain. He's Zach and I's leader, and we lean on him when things aren't going well. And when he's been around for, I think, 11 years now, he's been through a lot. And for him to sit there and say, "You're going to make this game winner," before we go into half, I mean, that's emotional for him. And for him to be able to be a part of it is just important to me as it is to him.
A lot of franchises in the NFL, they try to find a kicker. They go through a lot of kickers, and a lot of kickers are very good, but they aren't good under pressure. It seems like you love pressure, and it's something that really motivates you.
Yeah, well, we're one game in, so I don't want to get too excited here.
I mean, you've been doing this for a long time now.
Yeah, I think what separates kickers who are in the league and who aren't is the mental side. I always say that if you line me up on the field with a bunch of guys, leg talent-wise, I don't know where I would rank in them, but I just feel like my strength is, the mental side of the game, and I think that showed tonight. I think, in the NFL, not everything's going to go your way, and it's about how you bounce back, and I think tonight, as a unit, we were able to bounce back pretty well.
What can this kick and this win do for this football team now moving forward?
Well, we got the monkey off our backs of the first game. But we'll celebrate this win for 24 hours, and we got to get, we got a quick turnaround here, go out to LA, and so our focus is on LA right now. So we'll take this momentum and go to LA.
Last question I have. Once upon a time, Wil Lutz, you were thinking about law school, and that may happen one day. But right now, you're pretty secure in your job, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with where I'm at.
All right, well, listen, great game tonight. I know this was a big moment for you, arguably the biggest kick of your career. Good luck the rest of the season. Thanks for joining us after all the interviews you did.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, Wil Lutz, man of the hour, back to you guys. We're going to have much more from the Dome.